Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Carla, and if you clicked on this video, it is because you love organization and meal prepping as much as I do. So the main reason I wanted to make this video is because I opened my fridge and this is what I saw, and I just could not believe it. And also I had pulled out a bag of lettuce and it was frozen, and I noticed that all my veggies, all my produce, they were all frozen. So I don't know if somebody messed with the temperature in the refrigerator, but mine sits at 38. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I Googled and they said that that's where it should be. So I don't know why my stuff keeps freezing, but that is the main reason I decided to take on this project and find new ways of storing my produce. And here's some of the things I'm using. I already had all these mason jars. I went out and bought a container of just a smaller size. I want to say they're a pint or an 8 ounce. I forget. And then I had those green fresh savers. I will link those down below. I got those at Walmart over a year ago. And then I got those white lids. They're plastic, but I decided just to stick with the metal. I'm going to use the plastic lids for my pantry organization. I will be using mason jars, so I'll use that for that video. I didn't end up using it for this one, so we'll leave that aside. So what I'm doing here is just removing everything from the refrigerator, from the side doors, except I did not take anything out from the drawers yet, just because I wanted to make sure that I wiped down the shelves and I got as much stuff back in the refrigerator as I could before I started meal prepping. Y'all, this is too funny. This is me complaining to my husband that all our produce is freezing in the refrigerator. It was the funniest thing because I was so upset, but he just kind of like, oh, okay, well, we'll just see what's going on. But I take things very serious, you guys. I decided to store the bubblies and the LaCroix on the second shelf from the top. I did have some acrylic bins that I would put these in, and I think the acrylic bin held like 8, and I had 2 of them in the refrigerator, but I felt like that was taking up a lot of space. So I decided to store them in the second shelf, just because I need the top shelf since I can store taller things or taller items like mayo or ketchup or milk or cream or anything of that nature. I felt like it was just easier and just more convenient for me to have my bubblies on the second shelf, and I think that worked out pretty great. And here, this is all the produce, and one of those bags of celery is actually frozen, so it will be going into the trash. But this is all the produce that I had purchased. I had gone to Aldi. I'm going to wash all this, and then I'm going to store it for y'all. Alright, so I washed every single item here. Nothing went into a container without being washed. That is just me. And some people say you don't have to wash tomatoes, but I do. I have to wash everything. And also, I did read that some people do store tomatoes on their counter, on the kitchen counter. I like to put them in the refrigerator. I've always done it, so I don't know. I'm weird like that, I guess. Alright guys, This is my favorite. I love celery. I love to dip it in some sour cream and then some buffalo sauce. It is delicious. I always have this for a snack. So now that I have washed them and just put them in this jar, it is just so much easier for me to just grab a few, put them in a Ziploc bag, and take them to work. The other day, I actually took the whole jar to work just because I only work for 3 hours. So I just grabbed me the jar and then I grabbed a little cup of sour cream and buffalo sauce, and that's what I had at work.
To be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want.
Alright guys, I hope that this video gave y'all some motivation and gave y'all some tips and helped you out in trying to figure out how you want to set up your refrigerator, organize your refrigerator, stock your produce, stock your meals. This wasn't so much of meals, like full meals, but these everything that you see here I utilize for my meals. Like I love onions, so I add that to my salad, my fruits to take to work, my celery sticks. That is very important because I just love celery sticks. And once my celery sticks are cut and put up in a container, it is just so much easier for me to just grab a few, grab my little sour cream and buffalo sauce and put it in my lunchbox, because when I leave them in their packaging, it just, oh my gosh, it takes everything for me to have to pull it out, wash them, cut them up, dry them up, so that way I can just go ahead and open my jar or take the jar to work. So I just think that this whole entire thing has made, at least I know, my week a lot easier. You guys, look at this refrigerator. It looks amazing. Look at the colors. It just looks so inviting. Those veggies look super great. I have kept it this way for about a week now. So let's see how long I can keep this up. But I just love it. I love the space that I have now. And I love that I have all my veggies prepped. I just love it, you guys. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are new here, do not forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.
What do we do to love when everything's said and done? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love when everything's said and done? Out in the unknown, story took its toll. Thought I would've grown off the beaten track to become a better man, sinking in the sand. and our lives for tomorrow. Never see the end of the night filled with sorrow. What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love when everything's said and done?